Hi, my name's Councillor Chris Reedy, and here we are with the Ready and Willing podcast and our next episode. I've got two young ladies with me here today. I had to say that as a good start, young ladies. So we've got Sam from Thrive and Lisa Lundy, who's our entrepreneur, children's entertainer, come everything. So welcome, ladies, to the podcast. Sam, can you tell us a bit about what you do and what Thrive is?
Yeah, so Thrive's an alternative to the traditional daycare for adults with learning difficulties, 16 plus. We're based in Hindley. We do all sorts of different things, but I'm sure that we'll come to that, won't we?
Yeah, we will, yeah.
I love what I do. I've been doing it for 13 years now.
Okay, Lisa?
First of all, I am significantly younger than Sam. Just wanted to point that out.
I'm not getting involved in that conversation.
Right, okay, just thought, you know.
Okay.
No, I run Next Stage Performing Arts. So I provide performing arts classes for all age groups. So my youngest, well, the youngest one this week was 4 weeks old. Okay. And my oldest, our Maureen, is in her sprightly 70s. So I cover performing arts for everybody.
So you do stuff across the borough? Yeah, you do stuff at Ayr Country Park, as we've seen.
So schools, across Wigan libraries, Hay Hall, I'm nurseries over the borough. So,
but your background was in teaching, wasn't it? So you was a teacher originally?
Yeah, I was a teacher for 18 years.
Okay.
Taught GCSE A-level drama and theatre studies. Then on mat leave, had this little idea, like you do, not to go back to work. My husband was like, okay, Lisa, whatever, drop in the ocean. But yeah, it seems to have worked till now, yeah.
You're still smiling and
still smiling, yeah, absolutely.
So you touched on there a little bit about younger people in your thing, but you've also got your daughter.
I have, yeah, Gabrielle.
Gabrielle, who's 3?
She was 3 in January, yeah, my little miracle, yeah.
Yeah, and we've got, Sam's got Ruby.
She's 4, yeah.
4, that's gone quick, hasn't it?
Very quick.
Yeah, and she's a little bit of a dynamite, isn't she? A bit like a mum.
Absolutely, I don't know what you mean.
And Gabrielle gets all Ruby's cast-offs, which is brilliant.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So I think, talking about Thrive a little bit, that's it. It's a bit of a family thing as well, isn't it? So your mum and dad have been involved.
Yeah.
Well, your mum mainly, but your dad's dragged in when needed.
Yeah, we drag him as a volunteer. Not too much.
Yeah,
no.
yeah. And your mum said to me, I think a few weeks ago, she retired about 10 years ago, but she didn't really retire because she's still there every day.
No, she retired from the DWP. We established in 2012. And then over the past few years, obviously, she's loving being Nana as well, but she's still very much involved in Thrive. So myself and my mum are the directors on Thrive, but we do have an amazing team behind us as well, and lots of volunteers that keep it turning, that are super passionate.
So if anybody knows the Ingley area, and that's you started off at the industrial part at the back?
We did at Prospect Mill, yeah.
So you did that bit and had your studios there and different things?
We had one little room. We had a little upstairs room doing painting, crafts. We just decide last minute, we'll go to Southport, we'll go here. It's a little bit different now.
Yeah. So then the library bit, so that's it, Ingley Library moved to where it is now at the back.
Yeah.
And we wanted to do a cafe in there as a council, but never really got round to it and couldn't really do it. And you took that on as chapter 1. Yeah,
so that was about 8 years ago. We put in an expression of interest, and we revamped the old cafe into a vintage tea rooms, and then we sort of started to expand on that. There were a lot of changes within libraries, so we were able to support that and get really involved so that the building had good footfall, it was buzzing, more like a community hub, which was fab for the members of Thrive as well, because they were able to get involved in real life work placements and take really core roles in the community hub side. We've just sort of evolved into doing all different things. Today, for example, we're running a free morning for children and families to come along to. We're very conscious that we want things to be, minimal, affordable, and put things on in the Hindley community.
So naturally, when you began 13 years ago, I didn't realise it was so long ago. So when I say involved, I've known what you've done, and you usually ring me up when you've got a problem or anything like that, or you nag me. But I think the word thrive, for me, when you see the people in there and the people who are thriving, so I'm sure that's where it came from. If it didn't, I'll sell you it.
No.
Because naturally, you can see people have got different abilities, but we don't see that. We just see what they can do. And when I went the other week, you can just see people smiling and enjoying it. Even the staff. as well, you know.
yeah.
So it's more than a job. It's got to be more than a job for
it's
what you
not-
pay them.
Yeah, it's absolutely not a job to anyone. Yeah, no. I hope no one's listening to that.
Go cut that out. They're all getting a pay rise.
Thanks, Chris. No, it's absolutely not a job to any of us. It's in our hearts. I know that may sound cheesy, but it's very true. We do have numerous staff as well, including myself, that volunteered for over 18 months before we were actually in any paid employment. So we are super passionate about all the members that come to Thrive, and what impact we can have in the community as well.
But I think as much as that, it spreads further than England, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And working in partnership with other people. I know you're working with Gemma at the Hamlet, so that's kind of a connection and other people. And I think it's because it's what it is and what you do. It's that shared resource and everybody working. We had Gemma on here and Katie from Firkland who were working together, two different organisations, but sharing that kind of resource and people working in it. And that's what I want to kind of achieve in the future, is that partnership role as people work together.
Absolutely, yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I think it's super important to work together and share skills, because I think that's one of the main reasons that we are so sort of passionate and known in the community, because we do work really closely with local businesses, other places like ourselves. And I mean, as you know, like, we've been involved in numerous other things that extend on Thrive. My background is in sort of volunteer leadership and management.
And singing.
And singing, I used to do a bit of wedding singing.
Go on, give us a song, go on.
No, you're not roping me into that.
No
You've
music.
already brought me into something in the past 10 minutes. So we are super keen on always getting involved in whatever we can, you know, like our stars. You know, we arranged a borough-wide volunteer celebration for numerous years. So we will always.
And actually, we've got lots of charity events coming up. Wigan and Lee Hospice is all at the heart of everything we're doing. It's only down the road from you guys. So I know we're involved in lots of you are. And I think it's a really important. But probably move on to Lisa. And you're a CIC, aren't you, Lisa? Now?
Well, the way we met, Sam's responsible. Just say no, it's all your fault. When I had my little idea, I was actually in a caravan at Haven Holidays in Grimsby. Woohoo!
Tiger Club.
Oh, it was brilliant. When I decided to send out an email, I had this idea of what I could do to get out of going back to school. So I sent this email to a Google list from Wigan Council, basically, and I was roping all these people looking for titles, and the first one to get back to me was Sam, and she said, and I didn't know her at this point, so I was trying to be all formal, and serious.
That didn't last long, did it?
That didn't last long at all. And she said, "Oh, I'd love to meet up with you," and I was like, "Right, okay." And she said, "Can you come tomorrow?" Yes, of course I can be in Hindley tomorrow. My husband's in the background.
We're in a caravan here.
We're in a caravan in Grimsby, visiting the mother-in-law. I said, "We've got to go home." I said, this lady wants to meet me. So we did.
Can you just say, was it one way getting away from the mother-in-law?
Sorry, husband. Wouldn't possibly say that, but it was a belter. Yeah.
Okay.
So we got in the car.
The acting skills are coming in very good.
That was one. So I came down to Hindley Library. We had a chat. Told her my idea. She went, "I love it." She said, "I love it. Yeah, we're doing that. We're doing that." I was like, "Great, we're doing that." And then she said, "Also, I've got this other little project you might be interested in. Come with me. Let me show you Thrive." So I went there and I said, "Yeah, I love this. This my heart straight away." So then we set up me delivering performing arts at Thrive. And we're coming up to 3 years now, aren't we? Where every Wednesday I spend all day Wednesday at Thrive, and we've put on so many community performances, haven't we? We've got another one coming up soon. Watch this space.
Market Street.
It's not. I know you're excited about Market Street, Chris.
I
know he's going to get a role.
Yeah.
Market Street is our soap opera, and Chris is desperate to get himself.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a bit of a Norris Cole. He did say to me he
I'm
fancied
not coming
himself
in it
he said Steve McDonald. I said, forget it, Chris. Norris Cole.
Yeah.
So we are going to write
Chris.
him into the soap opera, but we're currently working on a theatre performance.
Okay.
It's a modern day fairy tale, Once Upon a Thrive, and hopefully we're going to be performing that at Hayhall in the new amphitheatre.
It'd be good to get some of the students from here involved.
Absolutely.
Be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
We
that
make
would be
that
great.
contact.
Yeah, it'd be brilliant.
Do that.
Yeah.
But on a serious note, if you guys can ever be serious, that would
Struggle,
be-
but go on.
So can we talk a bit about your egg donation
Absolutely,
bit?
yeah,
And
brilliant.
you'll probably have to condense it.
Yes.
You know, I've heard you before.
Yeah.
So just
I don't know what it means. Right, in a nutshell, basically, I went through a long IVF journey. Didn't work. Just fail, and all the heartache that goes with that. And then I was with Wrightington Hospital, Fertility Fusion at Wrightington, and they put to us egg donation, which me and my husband didn't know anything about at the time, but we looked into it. We decided, last chance saloon, we'll give this a go. And lo and behold, it worked for the first time, which was absolutely unbelievable. Like, all dreams come true. So she was born on the 2nd of January, 2022. I set up the business. Well, we had our chat in the August of 2022. And then it all kind of got going in October 2022, and we went from there. But on a little side note, I've chatted about this with both of you. In the UK, the law is with egg donation, at age 16, the child is able to get basic information about the donor. And at age 18, if they want to, they get full access to the donor's details. And I thought it was really hard conversation to have with your child, and they encourage you to tell them as soon as possible. So I've written a children's story, a little allegory about a chicken who can't lay her own eggs. So a friend gives her an egg and they get the little hen, and it's lovely. And that's coming out very soon, so that's hopefully going to help loads of families going through IVF. Yeah.
So I think one of the things, Nancy, we spoke about this, I want to take that through council, what we can do, but also through the MPs and get that into Parliament of some kind, because I think it's really important. I think, but this podcast in a way is probably important for people who don't know about egg donation.
Absolutely.
You come across so many families who try and have children and can't, and it is heartbreaking unless you've been through that. I've had family people who've been through it, but not me personally. But you can imagine the torment and the cost as well.
Exactly. And for me, it's the kind of like, when you're in your 20s, if you're a female in your 20s, who thinks about donating their eggs? No, nobody does. It's why would you? And by the time you realise you need it, it's too late and you're too old. So there needs to be an awareness, and there needs to be, for me personally, in my experience, there seems still to be a taboo around it. Same with miscarriage, we don't talk about it. No, and we're all open about mental health, aren't we, and supporting mental health, but we don't talk about miscarriage, we don't talk about IVF. Why? And I want to open that kind of, have a forum where people can, anyone can talk to me. I'm an open book. And if I can help other people, I absolutely would do anything to help.
So I think from this, we hope people then, if you don't know about it, wanted to speak to somebody, they could speak to you about that.
Absolutely.
And I think, like we say, people talk about IVF, and it's probably not easy to explain to children, but easier. And there's support out there. Adoption, there's support out there, but egg donation, there's no support out there, and it's a really difficult one to explain to people what it's about and how it, what
of course
it
it is. Yeah.
So thanks for sharing that, and we'll look forward to seeing the book in very near future.
Absolutely.
And we'll do some promotion on that. But it is a
thank
really important topic, isn't it? You know, we have a
absolutely.
laugh, but there's some things are serious in life, and then we'll do that.
Yeah,
But
thank you.
no, we'll do that. Yeah. So going back to what you guys, any funny stories about some of the stuff that you've been doing? I'm sure you two have had funny stories working together.
What time will this be broadcast?
We can cut it.
I was going to say,
we could do an adult song.
Yeah, we won't talk about last night. No. A few hours in a hot tub. But we only drank water, though, in fairness.
We did.
Yeah, we were good. Yeah.
Okay.
But not all stories.
No.
And like that. No.
Don't go there.
No, we've put on so many projects together now, haven't we? I mean, one funny I can tell you is Sam actually wasn't there at this point, but I've told her that I was at Hay Hall, and I was doing a gig in the summer, and it was outdoors. And Park Run, which I know you're a big fan of over there, Chris, you love that hill.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I love it. Park Run was just finishing as I was setting up to do my kids' performance, and I see this. I hope she's not watching. I see this lady who's just finished, came running across the line with this big balloon tied to her back saying 50. So I thought, I've got my sound system set up. So I pressed play on Happy Birthday. Come on, everybody, we've got a 50th birthday, yeah. No, this very glamorous lady who was probably about 32 had just completed a 50th park run. And I wondered whilst I was on my own going, Happy Birthday. And nobody joined in with me, so it left me that kind of like, yeah.
I was only joking.
Yeah, that was a good one. I didn't realise till the next day when I saw it on Facebook on the Hay Hall thing. Congratulations, Susie Smith, on your 50th park run. I was like,
So what does a normal day, and this is probably a difficult one for you guys, in Thrive, you know, where do you start, where do you get to?
There's no normal day.
Well, I knew you was going to say that.
We do like a variety of stuff daily. We probably have 4 or 5 different types of placements and sessions running at different bases. Because we have the base that you first discussed at Prospect Mill, which is a real life work environment. So that's where we have like our print room, Zen room, we make wax melts, candles that we sell, workshop, woodwork side, we have a little salon, a tech cabin, very small ratio groups over there. So that's the sort of thing they would be doing if they start at that base. I call the other base Fun Zone. That is the old TSB Bank on Market Street. Yeah. But we're very blessed with the fantastic space we've got there. Currently in this weather, we're enjoying our outside pods. We're having s'mores around the fire. We're having a sing-along. We sometimes have voluntary live singers coming in. We love music. Wednesdays is with Lisa.
That's a long day.
She locked herself away in the office. I'm so busy, she says.
Who was it that came in the other day? Someone from the learning disability team came in, and they said, is that one of your members of staff? I said, well, I said, she's one of our facilitators. Yeah, she went, she like that all the time. I said,
what's she on?
Yeah. yeah, no, she is, I can't lie.
She want to see me after a couple of gins.
And then I suppose the other side of it is the work placements that are off-site. So we have chapter 1 tea rooms, we're sometimes at the train station, at Amberswood, we've minibuses, so we're constantly out daily at different places. So yeah, a mixed bag, but always full of fun, smiles and laughs.
We did the conga up Market Street the other day, didn't we?
We did
for a
colour walk, yeah.
Okay.
Colour walk for autism awareness, yeah.
We going inside every shop, just grabbing people. I ran across the road and grabbed a couple of workmen in the high vis vest who'd just been for a pie, hadn't I? And I pulled her out, come and
just like nick the pie off them.
Like that. Could see him running, so I'm running after.
Left the pie behind and legged it.
We did. We had a lot of beeps that day.
We did.
Yeah.
So you're going to be doing the dance-a-thon thing, aren't you?
Absolutely. Entertain-a-thon.
Okay, so
Lisa is.
Well, hey, you are getting involved in this.
I'll come along.
Broxton.
I'll come along.
I'll join it for an hour.
Good. An hour. Yeah, it's, you know when you have an
Can
idea.
you tell us about it? Go
Well,
on.
you know when you have an idea and you think, oh, this is a good idea, then it gets closer, you think, well, yeah, it's one of them. So I'm going to be on stage for 4 hours non-stop doing like a Haven holiday style entertainment. So from kind of like Star Trekking and Agadoo to, you know, Baby Shark and all those contemporary classics. So it's going to be 4 hours, and kids from around the borough are coming joining me. So they're getting sponsored to take part, some of the Thrive guys, to do like half an hour or an hour and join me on stage. I'm going to stream it live. But I'm doing 4 hours non-stop.
So really, we're in the college today, as you know, anyway, and grateful to these guys for what they do for me. How can they get involved in that? I'm sure you can drag them in.
Absolutely.
If they want to
Well,
be involved.
I'm saying anybody can join in this. Absolutely anybody. I did 2 hours on Easter Sunday, and I burned 1,019 calories. So 4 hours is just, well, God help me. But it's going to be brilliant. But it's for the whole family and anybody. So all we're saying is it's basically to raise funds for the initial printing costs of the book. So I'm looking to raise 2,500. We've raised 1,300. Done so well. And we're hoping that by different schools and nurseries and Auntie Sue, anybody getting sponsored, we can get there. But it's at Stubshaw Cross Club in Ashton and Makerfield. Bank holiday Monday, 26th of May, and we're literally going to be there for 4 hours, and it's going to be a laugh. Also, the bar's open for anybody who don't want to dance the full time.
I've been drinking for a long time, so I'll be in the hot tub with the water.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go.
So, can I thank you for coming along?
Absolutely.
I'm sure we've touched lots of... We could talk about lots more, and I'm sure we'll have you on in future ones as well, but good luck with the book.
Oh, thank you.
Good luck with everything at Thrive, and I know it continues to grow, even though sometimes you don't want it to grow as fast as it does. It just evolves, doesn't it? Things like this just evolve. Yeah. But the difference you're making for those people who go is everything that you can say, really, isn't it? And when you see those faces and you're making a difference to those people who would normally be either in a care home or be in their own homes, that's the difference, isn't it? And that's the difference that you make, that Gemma makes at the Hamlet. Other people do. You know, we've got other people coming in who do similar things, and it's a big need. So good for the families, it's respite, and it ticks everything, doesn't it? So thank you. I think the students are going to come in a bit, just ask you a few questions, and you can rope them into whatever you want.
Brilliant.
Give
it an open invitation.
Don't tell us that.
but thanks very much.
Thank you so much, Chris.
No,
Thank
you're
you.
Hi, here we are. We've got Kate and Jack from the college who are going to ask some intriguing questions of Sam and Lisa. Can you tell us a bit about what you're studying here and some of the interests you've got? Jack?
I study performing arts, and something I'm really interested in, not just the acting side, it's everything that revolves around it, like writing, directing, just the admin stuff even. It's just interesting to see how things come together.
Kate?
I'm studying performing arts at Wigan and Lee, and I've currently took an interest into not only directing but the tech side of thing, lighting and sound, just seeing how obviously that creates an atmosphere on stage and changes the mood.
Great. So you've heard these two guys laughing and joking and having a really fun time, so you can be really serious from now, like some really direct. Really. So whatever you've got to ask Sam and Lisa, you've heard what they're involved in, so no holds barred, you can do whatever you want.
All right, Chris.
So I can imagine creating a theatre company might be quite a daunting task. What would you say the biggest challenges in creating a theatre company?
To be honest with you, it was starting from scratch as a one-man band. I don't know if you're aware of my background. I was a teacher, so I taught. I was head of drama and theatre studies. So like you guys, I taught the A-level courses. The tech, we'll talk. I am absolutely hopeless. So you're hired, just so you know. We'll chat about that later. No. You're very welcome to come and join the Madhouse. No, but it was literally going from being in a school with, you've got all the children there, all the students ready to go, blah, blah, to, okay, I'm starting from scratch. Where do you find them? Where do you recruit them? How do you find a space, etc.? But I was so lucky that Wigan Libraries got behind me very, very quickly, and they were keen to get more children and more young people into the libraries. So that's where I started out. So at Shevington Library and Ashton Library was where I was delivering both the drama groups, and they've both grown so much now. And I go into the schools as well. So rather than having one theatre space, which is where the same people come to me, the same venue every week, I move to them. So I've got, I'm at Ashton on a Monday. Tuesday, I've got a primary drama group, then a senior drama group. Wednesday, we've got our group at Thrive, and then I'm at school. And Thursday, I'm at St Benedet's in Shevington. So I'm working with so many young people, bringing drama to everybody, but not with the restriction of one place. So it's just grown and grown and grown. And it makes it more exciting because I can do more things. It's brilliant.
How did you set Thrive up? What was the difficulties, apart from dealing with me?
Well, there was only a couple of people when we first set up, really. It was building up our reputation, really, and people getting to see our passion and ooze. So I suppose after the first couple of years, that makes it that little bit easier, because a lot of it was word of mouth for us. And, when we first started, we were in an old mill. So it was the passion that got it, because I always said to people, please, give us the chance, come through the door first and feel it. You have to feel it. So I think after the first few years, that's when we started to grow, when we got new spaces, as different individuals joined us, and we were listening to what they wanted to be doing, because we, at the start, we just did arts and crafts, that side of things, but there were so many more things that people wanted to do, and that's how we've grown, by listening to what people want and need, and now we just do such a variety of things,
Kate?
What would you say your core values are, and what obviously encouraged you to start to create your own company?
I always say, and I don't mean to be disrespectful to anybody else out there, I always say I am not Miss Tina's jazz hands. I am not doing big shows, singing and dancing with the greatest actors. My ethos is, it's for everybody. And some of my personal biggest success stories are taking a child with additional needs who mum will say to me, they can't hold a conversation. They really struggle socially, etc. because it's fully inclusive. And then to see that child stand up on a stage and deliver some lines, that's it for me. That's success. And that's what I'm all about. It's fully inclusive. And I have so many members with additional needs, and everybody's welcome. And my success is those individual successes that aren't, I'm the world's next blooming greatest big star, but I stood on a stage today. I looked somebody in the eye today. I worked with other children today. That's what it's all about for me.
Yeah.
I think I have to mirror that. It is. It's about the people. It's not about us. We're very passionate about what we do, but it's those little things day to day. It's the smiles, it's the laughs, those aspirations and goals that people are meeting. There may be something, really small, like, making a brew, making a friend, but day to day, I think that's why I love my job so much. And I think creating a business or a community interest company that you love and you've got so much passion for, you're never really going to work a day in your life, really, are you?
And it's how that then comes together, isn't it? So we are murder for creating ourselves extra work. Whenever we sit down together, which is often, an event will then evolve, and we're like, we'll do this and we'll do that and we'll do this and we'll get these involved and that, and it's just amazing, isn't it? And it's all about the people and community and how we can bring everybody together and put something. It's just really exciting, isn't it? We get so much out of it.
Absolutely. If we're creating a performance or we're doing a workshop, or we'll have a business involved, we'll have a volunteer involved, we want to bring
students involved.
Yes.
I'm getting them, Chris.
But on things coming together, I feel like, because me and Kate are going on to the University of York to discover
amazing.
all the facets of theatre, not just specific things, what would be your best advice for people like us who would want to start our own theatre company or something of that, structure?
Well, for one, you're doing the right thing now, you're studying it. But I would say immerse yourself in as many different projects as you can. Learn from different people, different experiences. I remember when I was going on to start my degree myself, they made me take a year out. And they said to me, this guy, the really posh voice, you need to gain life experience. And I was like, what? And he basically said he wanted me. I went and worked at Summerfields in Standish, it is no more, as a checkout chick, and did loads of other things to gain experience of life. And they said to me, how can you possibly act and take on other roles if all you've known is education? And now, in retrospect, that makes so much sense, that to meet as many different people as you can from every walk of life, and you can bring that to your individual success. Like we said, the more people you meet, you inspire each other. And rather than, it's brilliant. The education side is absolutely brilliant and vital. But equally as important is meeting other people, getting inspired by other people and working together.
Yeah, I completely agree. When I did my degree, alongside it and before and after, I immersed myself in lots of different volunteering in different countries, in different organisations, and I think that has sort of helped me to be in the position that I'm in now, and to be able to mould our team and support our team the best I can.
I think by just asking. As well, so you got these guys, other people who've been on the podcast, have you seen, and other people out there, they're always happy to help. If you go and say, can we just come in and look what you do? How did you do that? And what went wrong? Because I think that's key as well, isn't it? Not everything's hunky-dory. You'll have gone through some, why did I do it that way? Why did I not pay that tax bill? I should have paid it.
Shut up, you still hasn't.
No, but that's what we did for each other, wasn't it? When you set up as well, we threw ideas around, there were things that maybe we'd learnt from that we could share with Lisa, and so it just sharing and working together, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I know you mentioned before, you said that you work with performers with disabilities.
Yes.
How do you make, obviously, your space like a welcoming and secure environment for people to enter to?
Chris touched on this earlier in our conversation. It's not looking at a disability. It's looking how I can make sure it's accessible for everybody. So rather than highlighting, this person has this and blah, blah, no, it doesn't even enter, it doesn't even factor. Its differentiation is by outcome. So what I mean by that is I'll have a task, I will make sure that that is accessible by my little Hazel, who's age 5, through to Maureen, who's 73, and whoever else comes along. I've got a bunch of boys, that my lads at Shevington, who all have additional needs. They're a force to be reckoned with, and they all access in their way, and everybody performs something at the end of every session. So I have lots of children who are incredibly talented as well, who want to go on like yourselves and to degree and, you know, career, etc. And that's amazing. And their performances are incredible and out of this world. But then, as I said earlier, for those boys to get up and they just do a 2-minute performance together and get an applause, that's an achievement as well. So I don't look at the disability. I look at ensuring I am creating a space that enables everybody to access and perform.
That's great. Thanks for your questions.
No worries.
Thank you.
Can I thank everybody who's been involved in today's podcast, Ready and Willing. Thanks to Jack and Kate, Sam and Crazy Lisa. It's been really enthralling, but actually a learning experience as well. So thanks, guys. And
Thank you.
see you in the
Thank
future.
you very much.
Thank you so much.